Can a co complete all the trials of Vegar's Doombots in less than a week? Hi, I'm Soyoza, and for whoever is a regular watcher of this channel, this is old news, but I had terrible luck during summer. It was random, it could last a minute or the whole day. Tried everything to fix it, but nothing helped. So I pivoted my live streaming to other content like TFT, 2xKO, and even some single player gameplay on Wukong, which is a goated game by the way. However, this led me to play less and less on League of Legends, to the point that I was really behind in both the Battle Pass and with the events, and the reset was around the corner. That really bugged me, because I'm a completionist and I will die to get achievements and titles. And look at it! Definitely not a bot. I'm not a bot. I need it. I need it to verify in my Manwascan website. But with this connection, it was a lost battle. Or this is what I would say if my connection didn't fix itself for no reason at all, make me able to play League of Legends yet again. So I ask myself, am I up to the challenge? After exploring tier list and discussion about the rules of the trials, I understand that Alistar, unfortunately, is not the right pick for the job. So I pivoted to Darius, which is considered S tier for all the trials. First, I explored every trial to understand which is the best place to start, and I set on Vegar's Doom. For people that don't know Vegar's Doom, it's pretty straightforward. Instead of having 15 minutes, you start with 4 minutes, and you lose if the timer reaches 0. The only way to make the timer go up is by killing bots, and you need to stall the game for 15 minutes before having a chance at killing Vegar as usual. The best strat to deal with it is by ambush the bots in top lane to get the first 1 or 2 kills, then rotate mid. Darius is excellent to kill every bot in 1 vs 1, so it should be easy to get fed and farm them. Of course, this challenge happened across a lot of games, so now that we know these rules, we will go pretty fast. Are you ready? Ready, set, go! In game 1, even if we had an amazing early game, the team didn't help with neither of the challenges and we lost. Game 2, amazing early, won the dummy challenge, which is an easy damage check. Then, even if my team took his time, the enemy egg got destroyed, so I embarked in my solo adventure to dunk Karthus. I succeeded in my quest, but we lost anyway. Game 3, good early game, before the Doombot power-up challenge, which is pretty easy for Darius since you can damage all the pumpkins at once, kill the enemy egg, Vigo killed Karthus, and we lost due to the enemy push power. Game 4, good early, target dummy, won that, and then we had an amazing teamwork dealing with the Karthus, so amazing that no one was defending the base and we ended up losing the push. Game 5 ended before it even started cause someone picked a champion that requires to last hit with Q or hit enemies with abilities 225 times before reaching his power spike in a fast-paced challenge. Game 6 happened the same thing. Game 7 I switched to Vegar's course cause I wanted to try a different route, but I forgot that you can cheese the early kill cause the bots are stronger in this trial. We even lost the dummy challenge and even if we killed the Ziggs we still lost due to heavy push. Game 8, we returned to Vegar's Doom, and alongside the Smolder, which is already a loss, we had very little damage, so we ran out of time, not even 7 minutes in. Game 9, after a good early game, we started the single challenge and completed near our red buff, but then I had to do the Karthus challenge alone and we had no way to clear the waves. Game 10, terrible draft, we didn't have many kills, so we couldn't keep up with the timer, resulting in a loss before even Karthus arrived. Game 11, after a good early game, we had the infamous mid-lane tower challenge, which requires the presence of the whole team. As you can see, the team responded quickly and we could complete the challenge, but we still lost cause we had no timer and no way to kill the bots and the push at the same time. Game 12, okay early game, we killed the Singed in mid lane, but Karthus spawned when I was in bot lane, no one went to kill the egg and we lost before the challenge could even finish. Game 13, good early game. I found the Fiddlestick and my team killed Karthus. We had a really good team play, which warranted our first Vegar encounter. I will speed up the fight, cause the video will be pretty long otherwise, but I will use the fight to explain how does it work. Vegar has more than 45k HP and has 3 health bars of the same amount. so you can see that this will be pretty long. He has different attacks like a meteor shower that leaves the ground burning, a spinning pumpkin flamethrower that deals a lot of damage and burns you, a mark on team member that gets him blasted by meteors, then at some points he teleports, he tries to grab you with the Mordekaiser hand and have a huge explosion that pushes and stuns you for a long time. You can die as many times as you want in this counter, however, if Veigar summons a blue circle around him and no one is standing into it, he will damage your Nexus until someone steps in, so it's advised to be alive at least in 3 at the same time to deal with it. After depleting any bar, Veigar will start a challenge. In this case, it's the symbol one. You have different symbols on the ground and you have to remember which is the cursed one. Then they will shuffle and you have to stand into one of them. If it's a cursed one, you are instantly killed. Also, Veigar will target a random teammate with a big meteor to make it difficult to stand into the same symbol as your team. Sadly, we all died, so there was no one stopping Veigar from attacking the Nexus. Game 14. The game started with few kills. I was the one to find the feeder stick, and you can see from the time it took Pantheon to read my message that we didn't have the best teamwork. So how the fuck we end up fighting Veigar is beyond me. I will use this fight to talk about other Veigar attacks that we didn't cover in the last one, like the 1 vs 1 against a bot with virtually 0 cooldown that will just spam you to death, or the shotgun that can one-shot you if you stand too close to him. There's also the clone attack where he will divide in 4 and block a teammate at the center. We will start shuffle attack between the clones and the player until all the clones dies or you deal enough damage to the original. Unfortunately, in this run people didn't grasp the mechanic of the blue circle and we lost again. Game 15 started good, then the mid-lane challenge happened and no one came to defend. We lost before the Karthus challenge. Game 16 started poorly. Again we had the mid-lane challenge and even if everyone came, we had no wave clear to contest and we lost before 7 minutes. Game 17, good start, again with the mid-lane tower. Team didn't focus the wave clear, so we lost the challenge and the game. Game 18, good start, mid-lane challenge for the 4th time in a row, but we managed to survive just barely. But then no one came to Karthus and we lost shortly after. Game 19, good start, single challenge, kill team in bot lane. We teleport to Anivia's egg, and as you can see the team is really smart, cause Karthus died 16 seconds after the egg, cause of the jinx. The game went so smoothly that we reached Veigar with the mid tower still standing. We had to kill all the bots, cause yes, if your inhibitors are still standing you have to beat the bots one last time before Veigar. After a clean fight, it's time for the big deal. We destroyed the first bar rather easily, and then it comes a new challenge. Portals that spawns jungle monsters and that you have to close as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we didn't see the blue and the red buff, and even if we stopped them in time, we lost a lot of Nexus health, making the fight a lot harder. The fight was brutal. I started to die on repeat, but luckily we managed to destroy the second bar and started the final push. A tag team match against the bots before the last bar. We were so close, everyone was doing his best to enter into the blue circle. It was a literal raid boss, and I will leave the gameplay to speak for itself. No, the Jinx got wiped again! Go on, set, use the W. Where am I? Okay, I got... Oh! No, okay. 13 HP? 13,000? No, Jinx, careful. Oh, the Nivea, look at this. It's incredible. It's incredible. Oh. No. Oh. Oh god. Yes. Yes. Ah. We got one. 1 of 3. Oh baby! Next on the list, it's Veigar's Curse. In this challenge, you can go past level 18 and you have to buy the Talisman of Ascension, which allows you to gain double the XP. When you reach level 30, the talisman becomes the same spatula of Arena. There are a few things to take into account. 1. Since the talisman costs 900 golds and doesn't offer stars, you will be far weaker than the bots, and that will result in harder killing. And 2. It's best to take characters that have some scaling on the levels to abuse the level 30, like Darius, the goat of this event. Now, let's continue. Game 20. After a terrible early game, we got the single challenge that we completed at Raptors. Then it was the turn of the gold challenge, but we lost before we could complete it. Game 21. Okay early. Mid-tower challenge. Luckily the enemy boss didn't show up in time and we win the challenge easy. The next challenge was the portal, but we lost the game as it finished. Game 22. Bad early. Single challenge completed at our red buff. Portals again, and this time we complete it but we lose 2 minutes later. Game 23. Okay early. Dummy challenge. We complete it. Then we snowball till the cards challenge where I kill it easily. We finally reach level 30. We get the spatula and then we fight Veigar. Thanks to the bonus stats, the bots were easy to kill, and even the first Veigar bar depleted quickly, which triggered the symbol challenge. After the second bar came the tag team against bots, which gave me an unexpected pentakill. After that we make short work of Veigar, completing the second challenge for this title. Now it was time for Veigar's Evil. In this challenge, your items cooldown are drastically reduced. However, all the enemy curses are permanent instead of shuffling, so it's pretty chaotic. You can abuse the item bonus by building Sundered Sky, Sterak, Hairsteel, Banshee or Edge Knight. There's also the Crown from Arena to get some bonus stats to scale, even though it's pretty risky. Darius is a nightmare here too, cause he builds Sundered and Sterak for infinite survivability. And now, let's end this journey. Game 24, good early. Dummy challenge, won that. Then it came the gold challenge, and I sacrificed myself to win it. Now we are ready to win the game, right guys? Guys? Game 25, good early. Mid-lane tower challenge. But thanks to our wave clear, it goes pretty smoothly. Then it's King of the Hill in mid lane, and thanks again to our AoE, we managed to win this challenge too. We fight Veigar before I can even process it, and look how much damage he's taking. After the first bar there was the symbol challenge, and the fight goes so smoothly that we are at the last bar and the Nexus is still at full health. The last challenge is the power up, where we have to destroy the pumpkins before Veigar gets fully healed. They have a shield that makes them really tanky, but if you manage to hit them with the Veigar's meteor, you basically one-shot them. Now I will leave you to the end of this journey. Okay, well, we won. No way we lose. Boom! And I killed the Veigar with the spin! And we get the challenge. Oh, yes. We got the challenge all in one stream. This challenge was rough. As always, the biggest challenge was not the game mode, but the lack of team play or proper picks. But finally, I can embrace my new title and show the world that I am indeed not a bot. Thank you for watching.